It was late, past midnight, and Ben was alone in his room. Suddenly the television flickered. It was always on static, but tonight something was different. There, in the middle of the snowy screen, a face was taking shape. At first it was blurry, just the outline of a man's face, but each night it came back, and every night it got clearer. And then one night the face grinned, and that was when Ben first heard his voice. "Ben," it whispered, and he knew he wasn't dreaming. He could feel the bed shaking beneath him. The voice came again. "Ben, come with me." He reached out a hand and beckoned with a finger. "Just a little further," the voice said, and it seemed to be coming from all around him. "I'm here to take you home." And as it spoke, the television began to flicker wildly, the static growing louder and louder until the screen was filled with a blinding white light. Terrified, Ben threw the blanket over his head and squeezed his eyes shut. What was it? Was it real? Was it a demon? Was it the devil himself, come to drag him down to hell? When he finally dared to peek out from under the blanket, the room was dark. The TV was off, and the face was gone. But then he noticed something strange. The next morning, when the sun streamed through his window, he saw that the static had followed him. It was in his mirror. He stared at the glass, his heart pounding in his chest. There in the reflection, he saw the face, the same face that had been on his TV, grinning at him, beckoning with a finger. And as he watched, horrified, the face began to reach out, its fingers spidery and long, its nails like hooks. It was trying to pull him into the mirror, trying to drag him through the glass. He screamed and stumbled back, knocking over his full-length mirror. It shattered into 1,000 pieces, but still the face kept coming, its grin wide and cruel. And as it stepped out of the shards, he saw that it wasn't just a face, it was real. It was a man, a tall, thin man with greasy, matted hair and skin like old, dirty snow. The creature approached him, its eyes burning holes in his. "You can't hide," it rasped, its voice like sandpaper on wood. "I'll find you." And with that, it vanished. Ben scrambled back, knocking over his desk. His phone flew off the table and landed on the floor, the screen dead. He was trapped in his own room with a monster that was playing a deadly game of cat and mouse. And as the creature approached, he could only scream and hope for a miracle that would never come. Because this was a horror story. And in a horror story, there is no happy ending.